Hello there, name's Abnel, and today I bring you a story about piracy, power hunger, and manipulations, neatly divided into 4 parts. Let's roll for tale. Part 1. Our D&D game actually has a main character. So, first of all, she's the captain of our team, and I mean it. It all started as an innocent pirate campaign about a ship and its crew. At the beginning, DM defined crew functions and positions. I suggested my girlfriend as a captain, and she agreed. I myself made a character who was her sidekick and accepted the first mate position. Most of us created characters loosely related to the sea, unacquainted with each other, but as we began to play, we accepted her leadership quick enough. Captain chose our first goal, which originated in her backstory. When we achieved it, it turned out our captain is part of a multi-dimensional conspiracy. She was chosen as a champion for a new potential god or something like this, and so she has to kill every other champion, and this competition will decide the fate of the material plane. We went on some side quests, and this is where everything began to be not okay. Our captain player became very serious about her character's feelings. She became distant or antagonistic with everyone who wasn't supportive enough for her taste. She decided to play a broad teenage drama in game, and when I wasn't very into such style of character conversations, my guy was a 500-year-old elf who used to joke over his misfortunes, she became offended. She stopped contacting me in game, as well as any other not good enough character. It went further as she became suspicious and distrustful. She began to suspect some players, including myself, or characters of bad intentions, treachery, or lies. Being her good friend and boyfriend for 6 years, I was trying to reach her and speak about it, or at least give her an idea that she shouldn't treat a game in such a way, but she wasn't listening. She portrayed it as me being a snob, a hater, or else. At this point, her character got a boyfriend inside the party. Let's name him Cleric. And while she was mostly okay with Cleric, conflicts arose about her showing favoritism. It wasn't this unexpected. Due to the fact that the party had some kind of radial structure, everybody was connected to the captain, and there was a lack of inter-character relationship sometimes. After that, Captain announces the vacancy of an assistant. She said that she was tired of doing all the records and accounting for the party. She can't manage it on her own, and she needs help. I suggested to make a list of such duties and spread them over each member of the crew. Somebody to count the coins, somebody to make records on quests, etc. Some players liked the idea. She became angry and accused me of being indifferent and power hungry. How someone goes from let's divvy up the duties equally to I'm power hungry is beyond me. But let's get back to the story. Of course, Cleric came to the chat and supported her, saying that we just don't care about our poor main character. I didn't answer to that, and Cleric became Captain's assistant. As I recall, Cleric never got any job or duty because of it. Like, at all. On her quest for power, she started to become stronger and stronger, and at some point it turned out she's on the quest to become a goddess, which DM allowed her in private chat. It was clear at the end of the campaign that she will become more powerful than the rest of the party could ever be. She became authoritarian. When somebody was trying to compete in power with her, she took it as a betrayal, becoming very hostile and rude, throwing threats, accusations, and insults. She also started to spend enormous out-of-game time thinking about the game, discussing the game with loyal members of the crew. Guess who? Cleric. If you didn't get this already, she suspected not only characters but players as well, sometimes gossiping about them and trying to manipulate them in private conversations. So I've decided, okay, you treat the game so seriously, you won't listen to me? I'll change characters and reload our in-game relationship. I was wrong. She wasn't pleased at all. She was very suspicious about him and unpleased that I made him to be her distant relative. My new character was connected to the demons, so shortly after he came to the party, a powerful demon appeared in our dreams and proposed a deal for power. She refused and woke up. I did the same thing, but 2 players stayed with the demon to chat. She decided to find the other characters who were in the dream. She didn't know if they accepted, so she was trying to intimidate them with threats and accusations and insulted them. After that, she was trying to find out if they struck a deal or not in private conversations with players, going into childish manipulations. Your character wouldn't do that because of this and that. When it turned out they accepted it, she became hostile, saying that those players caused danger for the whole party. Yeah, sounds reasonable, but at the same time, she was looking for a deal herself. I know it for sure because we lived together. It's even funnier due to the fact that her in-game boyfriend, Cleric, almost killed the whole party with his actions, and she didn't say a word to him and was very protectful of him. I also told her that my character could be in danger because of such deals. She declined the deal only because there was no useful deal for her class. The atmosphere was heating up. There were more conflicts with her character. She was very pissed off about it. Why, she would say, does everybody want something from her? So yeah, I tried to explain to her that when she concentrates all the power in her hands and becomes potentially stronger than everybody else feels small and unimportant. She said I was a jealous munchkin who didn't want to RP and only wants to min-max a character, and I just want to be like her. She also said that nothing bad can come out of her being a goddess because we're her friends and she's good to us. That means, yes, you have to be my friends in order to achieve your in-game goals. And if you're not, well... She was serious about the words friend and friendship though, and now I'm thinking that maybe this is why she put in those words. Little by little, this campaign turns into a campaign about her. Her personal quest becomes our main plot, and more to it, world-changing, I wouldn't call it saving, missions. She assembles every quest into her plot. Wherever we go, we find something for her, and even our personal enemies and rivals become snacks for her, awaiting their last blow from the captain. We literally attended 0 quests and when she didn't have some kind of interest. I can't say for sure every quest in the game, but I suggest she could try to own some of them by post factum attaching to them. And when a new character of a constant player comes into the game, she asks him a question: did you bring any troubles with you? Which means 1. Warn me if I will get bothered, and 2. You shouldn't have secrets from me. If things go messy or she doesn't like it, she plays the victim of betrayal both at and out of the table and attempts self-harm in the game. At this point, Captain made a short journey from naive young noblewoman to crazy paranoid tyrant. She practiced cannibalism not only on enemies, eating souls in order to prepare her body for God's soul. What? She insults every PC and NPC that isn't complacent to her and asserts her dominance in every way possible. For the moment I write this, she tried to kill at least one child for disrespect. A few times I've asked if it's all just part of some roleplay, if she wanted to play such a dark character. If yes, I'm good with it, but at least admit it. She was very offended. She wasn't angry that I called her captain an evil character. She was angry that she can't be a good character. When my character got threats, I was done. I knew the game was important to her, but I couldn't take it anymore, so I left the ship and the game. Ah, yes. It wasn't the only ship in this game. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's DM 101 that you don't make one of your PCs the main character of the story, and let alone grant them a quest for godhood. Click that like button if you like the video, subscribe if you really like it so you know when part 2 comes out, and I'll see y'all on the next story.